Alan, you've got to say this was a last-ditch, really impassioned plea by the Prime Minister. How did it go down?
Well, the first indication we have is that the Herald newspaper in Glasgow, one of the two main broadsheets in Scotland, has come out for no. So in that sense, he's got a result. But yes, this was an extremely impassioned plea by the Prime Minister. It's hard to imagine a time when I've seen anything like this, that the Prime Minister pleading with Scottish voters to stay with the Union. It was very much a heartfelt message. He even at one point said that even if you don't like me, I won't be here forever. If you don't like the Conservatives, this government, it won't be here forever. But if you vote for independence, then there's no going back. He said it was no trial separation, it would be a painful divorce. So it was an extremely impassioned plea by the Prime Minister, to be followed by the Leader of the Opposition, Ed Miliband, today.
Tell me this, Alan, what's the latest on the campaign trail? I watched Salmon and his counterpart Darling on the March on Monday, and they were talking about this being a very dirty campaign, or at least that was Darling's take at the moment, that there were certain moments of real peak between the parties.
Well, certainly there have been rather ugly accusations of internet bullying and so on. My experience in Edinburgh, which, let's face it, is rather genteel in places, was at the weekend there was a very peaceful demonstration for yes, but at the same time there were groups of people very vigorously debating the issue. I think that voters in Scotland are acutely aware now that the world's eyes are on them for this vote. We had the German government and the French government voicing their opinions on this yesterday, as well as the NATO Secretary General. This morning we just had a government official in Spain talking about this. So whether there's a quiet revolution building behind the Georgian facades of the new town in Edinburgh or not is hard to predict. Certainly the yes campaigners are on the West Coast today, where the vast majority of the population lives, and arguably this campaign will be won or lost.
Alan, thank you very much. We look forward to listening to you over the next couple of days. Alan Crawford in Edinburgh.